Good evening, folks, and welcome to RTC TV4 for those of you tuned in. Tonight we have the matchup between Tippecanoe Valley and the Northwood Panthers here. They're just getting wrapped up here with about 1:39 left in the junior varsity game. Once that's over, we'll have about, I think the timer will say 20 minutes until the varsity game kicks off. And then we'll officially get things underway. So while you're waiting, feel free to grab a sandwich, go to the bathroom, get prepared. And we'll be right back with you as soon as the varsity game starts. Thank you for tuning in tonight on RTC TV4. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to RTC TV 4. Tonight's matchup, we got Tippecanoe Valley Lady Vikings against the Northwood Lady Panthers. My name is Dakota Hayden, and alongside with me, I got Nate Roberts on camera and my co-commentator. How you doing tonight, Nate?
I'm doing pretty well myself, doing the double tasking tonight as Mitch is out, but I've done this before, and obviously I've had experience, so I should be able to do it tonight.
Should be pretty good. Mitch, of course, was swimming for the Tippecanoe Valley swim team. They were on against Rochester earlier tonight, which that was broadcasted live on TV as well as the web, I do believe. And so if you were watching that, you could have saw Mitch go on there. A bit tired after that, I'd imagine. So we're letting him sit this one out tonight, and it's just going to be us two here.
Yeah, he seemed pretty exhausted when he came up to us right before the broadcast.
Yeah. All right, well, Nate, the JV game that was playing earlier here tonight, of course, you got here a little bit later than I did. I got here around when it first started off. It didn't seem too good for the Lady Vikings, junior varsity-wise. I remember the score at one point was 33-18, I do believe, if I'm right.
Somewhere around that, but basically more of the story is that game did not go well for both teams. And obviously that's only JV, and obviously JV doesn't always determine varsity.
Right.
But if the JV momentum can kick into the varsity, then things can definitely go well for the Panthers.
Right. We'll just have to see what things wind down to. 10 seconds left on the clock before the game gets started underway, and I do not remember if they're going to start calling out the team names or calling out starters, or if they're going to start off with the national anthem. We'll know here soon enough.
They need to have the same order every game.
Yeah.
Between the Northwood Lady Panthers and your own Tippecanoe Valley Lady Vikings. At this time, I'll introduce the starting lineup.
It looks like we're going to start off with the starters. We'll go for the Lady Panthers here to start things off. Rockin' varsity for the Lady Panthers.
Starting at guard, number 3.
We got
Trenshaw.
number 3, Neely Trenshaw,
Starting at guard,
a senior this year.
15, Carly Filstra.
We got number 15, Carly Fielstra, a junior.
Guard, number 20, Mackenzie Bergman.
We got number 20, Mackenzie Bergman, which is also a senior.
Number 42, Maddie Payne.
Number 42, Maddie Payne, a junior.
For the Panthers, number 44, Katie Rulli.
And number 44, Katie Rulli. She is a junior. That's your starters for the Lady Panthers. And now going to the other side of the court, we'll get our starters going for the Tippecanoe Valley Lady Vikings.
And now, your Tippecanoe Valley Lady Vikings. Starting at guard, number 10, Sydney Wagner.
We got number 10, Sydney Wagner. She's a sophomore.
Starting at guard, number 14,
We got number 14,
Walls.
Jillian Walls. She's a junior.
Starting at forward, number 20, Haley Backus.
Another sophomore, number 20, Haley Backus.
Starting at guard, number 24, Sophie Buzzard.
She's a senior. Number 24, Sophie Buzzard.
Forward, number 40, Mackenzie Woodcock.
And number 40, Mackenzie Woodcox, and she is a junior this year. We got our head coach for the Lady Vikings, Chris Kindig, and the varsity assistant coach, Alyssa Trapedi. And I failed to mention the head coach for the Lady Panthers, that is Adam Yoder, and the associate head coach is Gene Zurcher. We're about ready to kick off the national anthem here, so we're gonna tune things down for a second. Okay, and we're back here. Lady Panthers already taken up the court. The Lady Vikings will be out here to meet them in just a second. We'll get things started off with the tip-off. The Lady Vikings coming up to the court. Got number 42, Maddie Payne for the Lady Panthers for the tip-off, and number 40, Mackenzie Woodcox for the tip-off for the Lady Vikings. Payne's got just a little bit of the height advantage, being 6'1", with Woodcox being 6 foot. So she was able to get on that tip and bring it over to the Lady Panthers, and they'll start things off. On the outside of the arc so far. Kind of a little bit calm here, starting things off. Number 20 for the Lady Panthers, a hold of it. Backus playing around with it, trying to dribble it in. Been on the outside. Just passing around, trying to find an opening. Keeping around the arc. Lady Vikings doing real well on the coverage here. Not giving them room to breathe. The number 24 just ramming herself into there. Sophie Buzzard trying to get the steal. Lady Vikings with the possession now. Taking it to their side of the court. See if they can get going for it. Setting the screen, number 14 for the three-point shot, and it's good. Number 14, Julian Walls for the Lady Vikings.
I am in a position to believe that Jillian Walls may be the more feminine sharpshooter version of Cameron Parker or Parker Dalrymple, as she is able to make those threes when given.
Let's see if she can keep it up here tonight. That was number 42, Maddie Payne, with the layup for the Lady Panthers. Now Lady Vikings bringing it back to their side of the court. Trying to keep their lead. So they get an opening here. Going to give her an opening, number 14 again. Walls tried for the three-pointer, couldn't quite get it for the Lady Vikings. Lady Panthers on the rebound. Crossing over the midline. Number 15 for the Lady Panthers for the three, and she drains it. That's Carly Fielstra. The Lady Panthers will take the lead here. Kind of going for a full court press almost. Number 24 for the Lady Vikings trying to put up a nice jumper there. Couldn't quite get it.
Yeah, I'm used to seeing Buzzard make those type of shots there. I'm just hoping that this is not one of those nights where she's off.
The Lady Panthers with a jumper. That was number 3 for them. Trinshaw, Neely Trinshaw. It's a nice little bank in. The Lady Panthers starting to run away with the lead. See if the Lady Vikings can get something moving here. Number 10 tried for the drive. We're going up. Get the foul called on that one.
Yeah, I saw some awareness there with the Valley offense in terms of trying to keep the ball in bounds, and obviously that's led to a drawn foul, which obviously isn't bad.
Woodcox for 2. She gets the first one. And the second one is in as well. Shortening the deficit by 2 points now. The Valley still got a ways to go, but not too far. Let's see what they can do with it. Lady Panthers now trying to face this Valley full court press. And they're just tightening up the pressure on the defense. Tried to go for the layup. I think they were able to bounce it off of Valley to keep it a Lady Panther ball, and it looks so. The Panthers trying to find an opening, putting it up. I saw that foul. Just couldn't see which number. That was on Backus. Number 20, Haley Backus. We got, I do believe, number 20, Mackenzie Bergman, up there shooting for 2. She gets the first one. Second one's up, and it's good, just like the first. Valley now with the ball, and the Lady Panthers putting on the full court press, trying to slow them down a bit. Lady Vikings trying to look for an opening. Number 14 again for the three-point attempt, just off the front of the rim. Lady Panthers trying to find control. Keeping it on the outside, not trying to drive anywhere.
Yeah, it seems that Northwood is one of those schools that mainly just try to play safe. Their motto basically is safe than sorry.
It seems to be working out for him. That's a nice pass, number 42, Maddie Payne. And you know, she's standing at 6'1". It's kind of hard to get any cover on her when the highest or the tallest member of the Lady Vikings varsity team is 6 foot. Oh, nice steal there by number 12 for the Lady Vikings. That's, yeah, Emma Craig. Three-point attempt, number 24 for the Lady Vikings. She makes it. That's Sophie Buzzard. Lady Panthers trying to cross the mid. And Woodcock's looking to go all the way. She goes up, just over on the rebound. Oh, I'm sorry. Not Woodcock's, Payne. I got my names mixed up. Number 42, Maddie Payne for the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, I see it could be kind of a struggle to flip the roster back and forth.
That is true. We got number 44, Kate Ruley, who drawed the foul there, and she's up for 2. First shot's in. Kate Ruley just right behind Payne, standing at 6 foot. So Lady Panthers definitely have some 2 powerhouses in there to fight in the paint when you're trying to go up for the layup. Or anything, honestly. That height advantage will definitely play, and it has been. The Vikings having some trouble keeping hold of the ball, kind of just bouncing in the air as they try and cross the mid. 2-point attempt and short. There's a timeout called by Valley. And with that, we'll take a short break here to get some words in from our sponsors, and we'll be right back here on RTC TV4.
This is Old You. And this is Now You.
Clive wears his fire hat and coat in the rain.
Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent. And now you can stop knocking on wood.
And we're back here tonight on RTC TV4 where we got Tippecanoe Valley Lady Vikings taking on the Northwood Lady Panthers. Panthers lead 13-8. And it's their possession, just cross the midline. See what they can do with it. Trying to pass over to 44, that's Ruley, and she gets it in for an easy 2. 2 minutes and 43 seconds left here in the first quarter. 14 for Valley. There's Walls again to try the attempt for a 3-pointer.
Walls is just simply not making her shots, and obviously in some sort of way that's contributed to Valley's current downfall here against Northwood.
If she could dial it in, it could be a major game changer, though. So let's see if maybe she can get something rolling with them. Valley on the rebound, taking it back over to their side of the court. Let's see what they can do. Three-point attempt by number 24, Buzzard. And she gets it in.
That's going to be a name we hear a lot in these girls' games, Sophie Buzzard, as she is one of Valley's key scorers ever since her sophomore junior year.
Walls for another 3 attempt, just shy on the rim there. Staying at the front, not able to dial him in, but she's getting close. Lady Panthers in possession.
Yeah, this first quarter for Walls has been pretty ugly, and as they say, don't judge a book by its cover, but sometimes it could be just right then and there that you knew that you chose the wrong book.
Absolutely. Playing a little kickball here for Valley. Get the foul called, still Lady Panthers possession. We got number 44 coming out, number 30, I do believe, taking place for the Lady Panthers. That'll be Bree Wise. The Lady Panthers have possession here. They're on their side of the court. Double coverage there. Gets the pass over. Number 42. Travel called. Send it back Valley's way. Wagner for the Lady Vikings crossing the mid, bringing it to their side of the court. And Walls again with the three-point attempt. Still shy, just right there in the front. If she can get a little bit more oomph on it, I think she'd be dialed in.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of basketball players who kind of feel the need to shoot a lot more shots, and they constantly rely on hoping in order to make them in, as they're, I feel, contributing to their team's current downfall.
Travel called on the Lady Vikings. That'd be on number 10, Wagner. And I missed number 30, Bree Wise, went up for 2, and she got it in for the Lady Panthers. Lady Panthers crossing the mid right now. We got Trenshaw on the ball. Up to number 12. Back over to Trenshaw. Trenshaw passing over to Wise. Back to Trenshaw. Kind of taking it easy there. No need to rush if you got the lead, and especially with the first quarter coming to an end. We're heading about 10 seconds now. Maybe hold it off for one last play, one last shot. The Vikings doing good to stay on him. Payne up for 2, and she gets it. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. We're going to take a short break here before the second one gets on. Get a word in from our sponsors, and we'll be right back here on RTC TV4. Thanks for tuning in.
This is old you. And this is now you. Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, and now you can stop knocking on wood.
And we are back here live tonight on RTC TV4, where we have the Tippecanoe Valley Lady Vikings taking on the Northwood Lady Panthers. Lady Panthers so far have been keeping a steady pace in the lead with 19 points to the Lady Vikings 11 here tonight, but it's only been the first quarter. You know, anything can happen in basketball. But definitely what we see keep making a good play here is we got number 24, I do believe, for the Lady Panthers. Not 24. What am I thinking? No, I'm talking about the Lady Vikings. Number 24, Buzzard, starting to dial in with her three-point shots.
Yeah, Buzzard is definitely helping Valley try to stay close within this game, and obviously you could tell that she has that determination, as she is a senior after all, so this year does count.
Right. We got a foul on Trenshaw. The Lady Panthers still Valley's ball. Buzzard gets it in. She's going to go up for a jumper. Got a Valley was on the rebound, but couldn't quite get it going back up. Lady Panthers now crossing the mid, bringing it to their side of the court.
I guess that was a violation. I'm kind of confused there.
I'm honestly not sure what that foul was either, but either way, Lady Vikings ball. We'll keep it going. We got Wagner trying to fight on the outside there. Passing into Bussard to go up for two. It just bounced all around the rim. Couldn't quite get it in. She even had a look of like, really?
Yeah, just those moments of sweet glory only to be met with reality.
Lady Panthers going in. Wise getting trapped in the triple coverage, trying to get it out of there. Trenshaw with it on the far outside. Trying to get something moving here. Trenshaw looking to go up with it for two. She gets the two.
And the and one, too.
Fouls on Woodcock.
Yeah, obviously Valley is starting to wear down a little bit, which you obviously don't want to do within any basketball game.
Not at all. Couldn't quite make it on that and one attempt for a three-point play. Bussard bringing it across the midline. Wagner getting it off over to Walls. Looking for an opening, trying to find one. Valley's still moving on the outside. Lady Panthers definitely giving them a run for the money, but they're able to find an opening there in the form of number 40, Mackenzie Woodcocks, to put it up for two. Three-point attempt. And number 12 for the Lady Panthers, just a bit short.
You can call that nothing but net.
It goes out on Lady Vikings, giving the Lady Panthers the ball again. Going up for two. Just off.
Looks like Northwood's going to run a bit of a full court press here.
And they've been keeping that pretty persistent throughout the game. A foul was called on that one, giving Lady Vikings the ball as they bring it over to their side of the court. Double coverage over there on Walls, and she's just getting bullied over there. Now double coverage on the Lady Panther, but decided maybe they need to break that and cover their girl.
Yeah, she just had that pass blocked, and that ball just landed directly into her hands, giving her the easy steal.
Now we got Ruley going up to try and get it up for two, just short, or just missed, actually.
Yeah, I was thinking that was going to go in, but it just rolls off.
Travel on Valley. We got a lot of numbers coming in. We got 42, 20,
and 15.
21, and 15 coming in. That's Reagan Hartman, Carly Fielstra, and 42, Maddie Payne, I think, also came in. Trenshaw getting it over to 20. It'll be Mackenzie Bergman. Ruley going up and getting the two for the Lady Panthers. She also draws a foul.
Yeah, it looks like this game's starting to lean towards one side.
A little bit. We got 40 coming out for the Lady Vikings. I can't really get the number on who came in.
It was number 50.
50? That'd be Karina Young.
Yes, I go to school with these people, so I can help you with roster information.
It'd be great. Seems like you got better eyes than I do here, Nate. Well, it looks like they're calling a timeout. We're going to take a quick break with them. We'll be right back after these commercials.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Enjoy the game with an ice-cold Coke. Locally owned and operated since 1907, Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo proudly supports 28 high schools in north central Indiana. Our starting lineup of brands are sure to keep you hydrated on the sidelines and at home. Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo. RTC TV4 thanks you for watching tonight's broadcast. Sponsorship and advertising opportunities are available, and free production is included with every sponsorship package. If you are seeing this, then your customers are seeing it too. RTC TV4. See for yourself. Please support the local sponsors who make this production possible.
Okay, and we're back here tonight on RTC TV4 with varsity action here at Tippecanoe Valley. We had a possession. Lady Vikings had it over on their side, couldn't get anything moving, and the Lady Panthers were able to take it back over to their side of the court. See if they can get moving with it. We got 3 minutes and 50 seconds till half.
Yeah, Northwood's playing pretty fast-paced.
Number 20 for the Lady Panthers for three, and she gets it. It's Mackenzie Bergman. The Vikings looking, trying to get something moving. See if they find an opening. Bussard up for two.
Just hits the back of the rim.
Nice pass in for number 44. Really, too bad couldn't get anything moving with it. It was a nice play by Lady Panthers. And number 15 able to get a hand in on that pass and get it back to her teammate, number 20, Mackenzie Bergman. Number 15 being Carly Fielstra. Lady Panthers with the ball again over on their side of the court, moving with it. Same again, Ruley trying to go up. And what can you do? Ruley standing at 6 foot tall. She's pretty easy to just go up and get it in for an easy two. Not much you can do guarding someone who's taller than you. It's just a fact. All right, well, they're taking another timeout here, and we're going to take a short break and get a word in from our sponsor, and we'll be back here on RTC TV4.
At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these. And we're back here tonight on RTC TV4 with varsity action here at Tippecanoe Valley, where we have the Lady Vikings squaring off against the Lady Panthers from Northwood. So far, the Lady Panthers have been pretty successful this first half, leading 30-13.
Yeah, Northwood definitely has gotten themselves into a position where, as long as they maintain the lead, they can enter halftime with little worries.
Very true. All right, we got number 10, Wagner. Across the mid for the Lady Vikings. And Craig having a little bit of trouble holding on to it, but she gets recovery of it. She's passing around, Walls. Keeping it on the outside, trying to find a way in. Lady Panthers getting in on that steal. That's number 20. Mackenzie Bergman going all the way with it to go up for two, and she gets it.
Ay, ay, ay.
Buzzard, nice pass over number 20, Bergman. Get across the mid. Walls passing it in. And back over to Walls. Off to Buzzard, put up for three. She's just short. Lady Panthers on the rebound. By rebound, I mean it just bounced off the rim straight to her, but either way, Lady Panther possession. Crossing the mid. Trenshaw looking to go all the way for 2.
Ooh, just a little too much on that.
Now passing over. Trenshaw now for a 3-point attempt. It is good. The full court press. Lady Vikings going all the way through. Bussard to go all the way. And she puts it up for 2. Couldn't quite get it on that one, but she does draw the foul.
Yeah, things are definitely not looking good for Valley, and things are looking very positive for Northwood.
See if they can keep that momentum going. We got Kendall Miller coming in for the Lady Panthers. And number 20, Mackenzie Bergman, coming out for him.
Oh,
Bussard makes her second shot. Lady Vikings able to get on the rebound, get it up there. Who was that? That was Wagner. That was Sydney Wagner to get it up there for 2. And she draws the foul.
an inbounds pass steal, which leads to a foul and an end one. That's some great basketball there.
Yeah, it was good. Good court awareness by Wagner. Couldn't quite make it a 3-point play. That's all right. Lady Panthers taking it across the mid. Trenshaw with it. Got a minute 10 left here before halftime. Trenshaw trying to find an opening. Valley's defense starting to get a little bit aggressive here. Trying to get a hand in their passes. Ruley up for 2. And just as easy as that, able to get it. Definitely a powerhouse, that Kate Ruley.
Yes, but there are times though where she doesn't exactly execute what was needed of her, but once she's able to get within a pretty good position, she can execute.
Bussard with the 3 for Valley. The Lady Panthers keeping it. Trying to fight the full court press with about 10 seconds left here before halftime. See if they can maybe make one last play here before they go back to the locker rooms for a little bit. 5 seconds. Putting it up, Trenshaw with a deep 3. Missed it, but I mean, considering where the points stand, I'd say they're okay to miss that one. Well, that'll do it there for the second quarter. We'll be moving into halftime. We're going to cut to commercial break, and it's going to be a long one this time, folks. I apologize ahead of time, but we're going to kind of leave the commentary for a little bit, and then after halftime, we'll be right back with some more varsity basketball action here at Tippecanoe Valley. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll be right back after this commercial break.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Enjoy the game with an ice-cold Coke. Locally owned and operated since 1907, Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo proudly supports 28 high schools in north central Indiana. Our starting lineup of brands are sure to keep you hydrated on the sidelines and at home. Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo. RTC TV4 thanks you for watching tonight's broadcast. Sponsorship and advertising opportunities are available, and free production is included with every sponsorship package. If you are seeing this, then your customers are seeing it too. RTC TV4. See for yourself. Please support the local sponsors who make this production possible.
At Oliver Ford, we reach beyond your dealership expectation, help you in making fun decisions on your new vehicle, or let it try our professional touch by our service and parts department. We are the only Indiana new and used car dealership that has won the President Award 17 times. With over 100 years of sales experience, we're here to hold your hand from start to finish, with no pressure or gimmicks. Contact us today.
At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout north central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
First Federal Savings Bank has provided mortgage loans for over 50 years.
We're now offering commercial loans to support our local businesses.
We offer business loans for real estate, equipment, lines of credit, and investments. We also offer simply free business checking for all your banking needs.
Contact Lindy Breeden, our business lending expert, to take the worry out of your business banking.
And remember, we don't want to be the biggest bank, just the best bank.
At Co-Alliance Propane, we treat our customers like neighbors because, well, that's what we are. When you trust Co-Alliance Propane as your seriously local propane provider, you're trusting a team of professionals who live, work, and watch the game from right across the county, not the country. A team that's close by and seriously dedicated to your safety and providing the best service possible. Find out more about Co-Alliance Propane's seriously local service and how you can get 50 gallons of propane free at coalliancepropane.com.
There's been a lot of talk lately about net neutrality. At RTC, our customers receive the full and open internet and nothing less. We are not the gatekeeper, toll operator, or curator. A free and open internet has been the single biggest driver of innovation over the last generation, and we want that engine of innovation to live on in our customers. If you ever have a question about your internet service, give RTC a call. We are here for you.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors.
Enyard's True Value in Rental is your local one-stop shop for all of your home improvement and party rental needs. Let our friendly and knowledgeable staff help you with your next project or event. Start right. Start here. Stay connected with the fastest internet speeds available with RTC Fiber Communications. Voice, data, and video connectivity for the 21st century. Local service, local support, local investment. Online at rtc1.com.
Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production.
This is Old You. And this is Now You.
5 wears his fire hat and coat in the rain.
Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent. And now you can stop knocking on wood. This is Old You. And this is Now You. Things change. Your insurance should too. Talk to an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent. And now you can stop knocking on wood.
All right, folks, and we're back here live tonight on RTC TV4, where we have varsity action at Tippecanoe Valley High School with the Lady Vikings taking on the Lady Panthers. Once again, I'm Dakota Hayden, and alongside with me, playing co-commentator and cameraman, I have Nate Roberts.
Hello, everybody.
And so far, first half, as you can see from the scoreboards, has been pretty much Lady Panthers all around. They've had the lead for about the entirety of the first half, I'd say.
Yes. Northwood not only have been able to make their arc shots when needed, but they've also been managed to get a player who can actually make in a good majority of their shots inside, which I believe her name was Rule.
Kate Ruley, number 44, yeah.
Really. Yeah, I don't have the roster with me, but she's been somewhat of a threat inside, and obviously Valley's got to find a way to prevent that while also stopping the threes.
Right. Let's see what they can get going here as we start things off with the third quarter. We got Trenshaw taking it over for the Lady Panthers. Kind of taking things slow to start things off and passing around. No need to rush, honestly, for the Lady Panthers with the lead that they got.
Yeah. You're almost up by more than twice of the opponent, so there's really no point in trying to stretch the lead.
Right. Double dribble there, foul on the Lady Panthers. And now Lady Vikings with possession, bringing it over their side of the court. Trying to get it in, maybe put it up, passing it around. Number 40 going up for two. She gets it in for two.
Woodcocks.
40, Mackenzie Woodcocks, yes. She also gets the foul. See if she can make this a three-point play. She does. The Lady Vikings still integrating the full court press. trying to stay on top of the Lady Panthers as they come back to their side of the court. Number 20 for the Lady Panthers, up for three, just bounced off the side of the rim. 20, that's going to be Mackenzie Bergman for the Lady Panthers. Now the Lady Vikings over on their side of the court now. Bussard for three. In and out off a bank.
Just bounces right inside the rim, but it comes out the wrong end.
Lady Panthers now. Valley able to get a hand in there.
Valley possession. Really nice awareness there by Valley to not only lose the ball, but also have Northwood touch it last right before it goes out of bounds.
Absolutely. It's good court awareness. Now Valley trying to maneuver themselves around, get an opening here. Bussard with the ball on the far corner.
Telling Woodcocks to move.
Bussard trying to get the team a little bit coordinated here to set up for something. Woodcocks with it, getting it to Bussard. She's going to go up for two, just off the rim. Couldn't get on the rebound. Lady Panthers with it. Trying to get him move it. Trenshaw passing it all the way over to number 20, and then all the way over to number 15 over there, back to Trenshaw. Number 20 for the Lady Panthers. That's Mackenzie Bergman with the three-point shot. She makes that one. Valley crossing the mid. Lady Panthers, that's Bergman. Able to get a hand in there to try and go for the steal, but ended up heading out of bounds. We got Haley Backus coming in for the Lady Vikings, trading spots with Mackenzie Woodcocks. Valley possession.
Almost a steal there.
Bussard for three, and she gets it in.
Sophie Buzzard has a very quick jump shot, and obviously it's been shown to be pretty effective.
Has, and 42, Maddie Payne going up for two, couldn't quite get it in there. Bussard with the possession. Able to get on that rebound, bring it over for the Lady Vikings. Couldn't quite get it up, she's on her own rebound. Haley Backus, number 20, all over the place there for Valley, able to draw the foul though. Looks like we got a timeout called, so we're going to take a short break here and get a word in from our sponsor. And we'll be right back here on RTC TV4. Thanks for tuning in.
This broadcast brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Enjoy the game with an ice-cold Coke. Locally owned and operated since 1907, Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo proudly supports 28 high schools in north central Indiana. Our starting lineup of brands are sure to keep you hydrated on the sidelines and at home. Coca-Cola Bottling Company of Kokomo. RTC TV4 thanks you for watching tonight's broadcast. Sponsorship and advertising opportunities are available, and free production is included with every sponsorship package.
And we're back here.
Right as Backus made her first free throw.
Going for a second one. It's good too. Lady Panthers with possession, fighting through Valley's full court press. Bussard able to get a hand in there to kind of mess him up a bit. Foul, she stepped out. Or maybe.
That's a foul on number Craig there.
There's a foul on Craig. I thought she might have stepped out coming back around, but then the Lady Panthers wouldn't have the possession right now, would they?
Nope.
Yeah, Payne trying to go up for two. Couldn't quite get it, but she did draw the foul.
Foul on Sophie Buzzard.
See if we can make the See if she can make the shot. First one's in. Second one is in as well.
Almost a turnover there, and I spoke too early. That is a turnover.
Lady Panthers just brutal with the full court press. Just snatching it right from Valley.
Some pretty physical basketball we just saw there.
If I was on number 14, Walls for the Lady Vikings. It'd be Lady Panthers possession. Trenshaw is going to cross the line with it. And Valley able to get a hand in there for the steal. Trying to go all the way with it. Would have been 10. Wagner trying to get it all the way up for a shot.
Yeah, it looked like Wagner was kind of holding her hand up in the air, asking for a foul, but that was a out-of-bounds possession on Northwood, so I take that over nothing.
Right. Passing it into play. Wagner getting it in to number 20. Backus trying to put it up, couldn't quite make it. Bussard there. You get a hold of the ball and get control over it. Wall's looking to try and get in there. Now Bussard's slowing things down a little bit to kind of get everyone coordinated. Now we got something moving. Backus to Walls. Walls putting it up. That'll be for 2. Still not on the mark there. Lady Panthers in possession. Trenshaw took it across, trying to pass in to Payne to put it up for 2. Couldn't quite get it. She's almost on her own rebound. Ruley will get a hold of it. There's going to be a foul on Backus for Valley. We got number 12 coming in for the Lady Panthers, and I do believe that is number 40 coming in for the Lady Vikings. 12 being Aaliyah Minich for the Lady Panthers, and 40 being Mackenzie Woodcox for the Lady Vikings. Valley able to gain possession with the steal.
Mackenzie Woodcox with that that mentality to get that steal there, and of course that foul helps too.
Right. We got number 10 for the Lady Vikings, bringing it over Wagner. The foul's going to be called.
Travel.
Giving it back to the Lady Panthers. About 3 minutes here to go. 3 minutes and 7 seconds here in the third quarter. Trenshaw for the Lady Panthers going to bring it across mid. Try to get something going. Tried for a pass into Payne, but couldn't quite get anything moving there. Bussard with it. She's looking to go all the way to put up for 2. She gets it in for 2.
Now we got some fast basketball going on here.
Trenshaw looked to go out, but ended up passing it back out to Leah Minich, and she gets it in for 2. Wagner crossing mid and passing over to Walls for Valley. Buzzard looking to go in and put it up for 2, and that's going to be a travel on her.
Quite a bit of travels called for Valley this half.
A bit too eager there, I guess. Number 11 coming in for Lady Panthers. That's Kendall Miller. I think number 20 stepped out for him, Mackenzie Bergman. Lady Panthers on their side. Payne looking to go up for a nice jumper for 2, off on the side. Wagner passing to Walls for the Lady Vikings. Trying to find an opening on their side, tried to pass it on the inside. Trying to put it up. Gets it up, couldn't quite get anything. A little bit too much power behind that. Lady Panthers now. Trenshaw crossing the mid for it. And double coverage. Working by Valley. Trenshaw for 2 with the jumper. Solid.
Just had enough space there to make that pretty easy jumper, and obviously Valley could go for a lot of those.
He had room to think about it. Now Valley on their side of the court trying to get something moving. Buzzard for a bit short of the 3. Tried for a 2 attempt. Couldn't quite make it. 40 seconds left here in the third quarter. Trenshaw taking it nice and slow, trying to cross the mid. Doesn't want to wait too long.
8 seconds specifically.
Yeah, jumper looked to be from Payne. Just a bit short. Just off the rim. Buzzard taking it across the mid. They got about 15 seconds to make a play here. Trying to pass it in. Up.
And in.
Mackenzie Woodcocks for 2 for Valley. Now full court press by Lady Vikings. Lady Panthers trying to fight it off. A second left.
And it's blocked.
Well, that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. We're going to take a short break, get a word in from our sponsors, and we'll be right back here on RTC TV4 with the fourth and final quarter. Stay tuned.
At Co-Alliance, we understand the importance of community. After all, we've been farmer-owned since the 1920s. And now that we're a part of your community, we want to become your total agronomy solutions provider. Co-Alliance offers the latest in ag technology for your operation. From field scouting and fertilizers to premium seed and precision agriculture, we can help take your operation to the next level. Put the resources of your local cooperative to work. Contact Co-Alliance today.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to RTC TV4's live coverage of varsity basketball here in Tippecanoe Valley. The Lady Vikings squaring off against the Lady Panthers. And so far, Lady Panthers have been able to stay on top for the majority of this game, sitting at 48 points to Valley's 32. Game's not over yet, but it's been leaning heavily in Northwood's favor so far. They've just been a little bit more dialed in and able to keep a hold of that ball.
Yeah, this quarter basically is where the outcome starts to take place. You're down by 16, and not only do you have to get a lead, but you also have to maintain it against a team who basically already is like really threatening in terms of scoring.
Let's see what the Lady Vikings can get going here. Wagner across the mid for them. They'll start out with possession here in the fourth quarter. And Buzzard looking to go up for 2. Couldn't quite get it. Tried to get a hand in for her own rebound. Couldn't quite get that either. Lady Panthers going across the midcourt to their side. Trying to pass into Ruley for up for 2. Just a bit over. Valley on the rebound. Wagner passing it over. Trying to get it in to Woodcocks to try and make a 2-point shot. Couldn't quite get up there. Lady Panthers trying to get themselves organized. Trying to find a way in. Double coverage over there by Valley. For 20 for the Lady Panthers for the 3-point attempt. She gets it. That's Mackenzie Bergman.
She was just left open in the corner, and obviously we've seen her make 3, so it should be no surprise that she would have made it.
She's got the shot. She'll take it. Walls with the ball now for Valley. Passing over to Wagner, and Lady Panthers really sticking to their man on the defense here, being aggressive. Or Woolman, I should say. Woodcock's going up for 2, and she gets it. Also draws the foul. She'll go for 1.
Fouls on Bennett.
Shot's good for a 3-point play. Lady Panthers with possession now. Woodcocks is checking out for Valley, and it looks like we got number 20 coming in for him, Haley Backus. Lady Panthers looking to get the ball checked back in here. Get it in. Number 12's going to cross the mid for him. Minnick. Jumper by number 20 for the Lady Panthers. Just a bit too much there. Bergman with the attempt. Lady Panthers going to try and check it in.
Trying to play a little safe here. Trying to get someone open.
Never hurts to play conservative if you got a lead. Got that double coverage by Valley, though, really trying to keep the pressure on him. Bergman passing it out. Ruley going up for 2. She just lobs it up there, but Buzzard able to get on the rebound. Buzzard just going all the way, and she gets the layup. Got a nice bounce there on the outside of the rim.
Yeah, Buzzard is a very physical basketball player, and layups like those that aren't as easy to make obviously are evidence that she's pretty open.
It was a foul on Buzzard. Ruley's checking out for the Lady Panthers, as well as number 11 and number 12. We got Payne that came in for him. We got Trenshaw, I do believe, came back in for the Lady Panthers. I think Miller, too. Nope, that's 15. Never mind. That would be Fielstra that came back in for the Lady Panthers. Trenshaw.
Yeah, Northfield's playing pretty conservatively, and obviously it's working a little bit so far.
Northwood's trying to take it easy, but Valley doesn't want them to take it easy. They want to make sure they're on top of them as much as possible. Try and keep the ball moving so that way they have more chances to get a hold of it to try and get it over to their side to score. Payne with the 2-point attempt, couldn't quite make it there. Buzzard to take it across the midline for Valley. And she's going to try for 3. Just short. Trenshaw on the rebound. She'll cross mid. Going for a pass, she gets it over.
Stolen by Wagner.
It's a nice steal. A nice spin there. Buzzard up for the layup. Couldn't quite get it. Might have been a travel, too, by Valley, but the refs didn't catch it.
Yeah. And neither did the fans a little bit. I apologize. It's been one of those nights. Timeout definitely is needed.
For sure. And with that timeout, we're going to take a short break, get a word in from our sponsor, and we'll be right back here on RTC TV4. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. The lawyers and staff at Peterson, Wagoner & Perkins LLP are here to provide the highest quality legal and professional service to their clients presently and for the future. See a full list of services online at peterson-wagoner.com. Woodlawn Hospital, offering state-of-the-art care for Fulton County for over 100 years. Woodlawn Hospital is the area's healthcare leader. Comprehensive care from head to toe. Online at woodlawnhospital.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. All right, we're back here. RTC TB4 live with varsity basketball action at Tippecanoe Valley. We got Walls going up for two for the Lady Vikings. Couldn't quite make it.
Walls is having a really ugly game, and honestly, her game tonight's definitely been an anchor point for Valley in their current deficit.
For sure. If she would have dialed in and would have made most of her shots, the score might have been a little bit differently. But, you know, unfortunately, we just don't all have our days, you know. Some days are just worse than others. But you got to hand it to her. She still is trying. Trenshaw now was able to draw the foul, and she's up, I do believe, for two. She makes the first one, and yes, I am indeed right. That never happens, but, you know, I'll take what I can get.
It's such a rarity.
3 minutes, 48 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Second shot's made by Trenshaw. Valley will take possession. I lost my roster. It's Wagner crossing the midline for the Lady Vikings. Gonna pass it out to Craig, which just gets swiped from the Lady Panthers. Nice steal. For 12 for the Lady Panthers. Minnick crossing over the mid. Trying to get something moving. Lady Vikings are starting to get a little aggressive with their defense, as they should. Trying to look for an opening. Payne almost thought about putting it up. Got Bergman passing it out. 3-point attempt, and it's good. All right, that's number 15. That's Fielstra for the Lady Panthers.
Just 3 minutes to go here in the game.
Wagner putting it up for a shot.
Draws a foul.
Fouls on Bergman.
She'll get two. First shot off the back of the rim. See if the second one can fare any better. I do believe also Woodcox came in for the Lady Vikings. Yep, I see her. Second shot gets in there for Valley. Lady Panthers. Trenshaw.
Almost a steal there.
Fielstra out the ball, trying to find an opening. Trenshaw is going to go all the way up for two. She gets it in. Wagner crossing the mid for the Lady Vikings.
Down by 20 with a little over 2 minutes to go here. Time is definitely a factor, like right here, right now. And the more that you waste of it, the more the odds of you basically locking in that you've already lost this game.
True. Fielstra with a nice layup there for two. Lady Vikings struggling to get it up there, number 20. Haley Backus trying to put it up, couldn't quite get it, but she does draw the foul. She'll get her two shots.
First one's good.
Got number 21 coming in for the Lady Panthers. I didn't see who came in for the Lady Vikings, 21 being Reagan Hartman. Looks like second one was good for Valley as well. Ooh, almost a steal there by Wood. Well, she did help and get the steal. Woodcox did.
And that's another foul.
He's able to get it in the hands of Wagner to try and carry it up to go all the way. Oh, I'm sorry, not Wagner. That's Craig. My eyes are failing me. I'm thinking 12 looks like a 10.
Again, it's been one of those nights.
First shot's good for Emma Craig. Number 42 and number 3 checking out for the Lady Vikings. Trinshaw and Payne. Didn't see who came in for him. It looks like we got a timeout called. Take a short break, get a word in from our sponsor, and we'll be right back here on RTC TV4. Thanks for tuning in. This broadcast is brought to you in part by these local sponsors. Evans Agency in Rochester, offering farm liability, farm personal property, and farm outbuilding policies, all customized to fit your insurance needs. Let Judy help you protect all of your possessions. Online at evansagencyrochester.com. First Federal Savings Bank is your local mortgage lender with 6 locations throughout North Central Indiana. Trust the professionals at First Federal Savings Bank. Online at firstfederalbanking.com. Please support the local businesses that help us bring you this production. And we are back here live on RTC TV4 with varsity basketball here at Tippecanoe Valley High School. Lady Vikings squaring off against the Lady Panthers, and we're almost done here tonight with 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Lady Panthers with possession, bringing it to their side of the court. Fielstra working with it, passing it over. There's a foul called. We got number 21 for the Lady Panthers, Reagan Hartman, up to shoot a bonus. Just short. Valley on the rebound. Buzzard crossing the mid. Trying to get some work done, getting a pass in. Puts it to Woodcocks to put it up for 2. Just short, or not short, but not a good bounce.
Just rolls off.
Lady Panthers now bringing it to their side of the court, trying to get something running.
Just under a minute left to go here, and obviously things are looking pretty sealed, I should say.
Looking like it.
Both teams are in the bonus, and looks like Valley is going to try to cut down the lead by as much as possible before the final buzzer.
Shot was just short of the rim there, but number 11 for the Lady Panthers, Kendall Miller. Buzzard trying for 3. She gets 3. And there looks to be another timeout called, so we're going to take a short break and get a word in from our sponsor, and we'll be right back here on RTC TV4. Thanks for tuning in.
At Co-Alliance Propane, we treat our customers like neighbors because, well, that's what we are. When you trust Co-Alliance Propane as your seriously local propane provider, you're trusting a team of professionals who live, work, and watch the game from right across the county, not the country. A team that's close by and seriously dedicated to your safety and providing the best service possible. Find out more about Co-Alliance Propane's seriously local service and how you can get 50 gallons of propane free at coalliancepropane.com.
And welcome back, folks. We're here with varsity basketball here. Lady Vikings against the Lady Panthers. The Lady Panthers are sitting at a solid lead of 60-45 with 44 seconds left to go in the game. I hate to call things early, but I think they pretty much got it here tonight.
And of course, Kindig is still trying to intentionally foul Northwood's players in order to attempt them to try to miss some free throws. And I would say at this point in time, that's kind of pointless. But I'm not a coach, so.
Can't hurt to get a few more points in if you can. We got Fielstra shooting the free throws for Lady Panthers. We got number 20 coming in for the Lady Vikings. That's going to be Haley Backus. Second shot isn't made there by Lady Panthers. Buzzard looking for three again.
Just too short.
Well, Lady Panther getting squashed between two defenders. That's going to draw a foul pretty quickly.
Craig is almost about to foul out.
Got Kendall Miller shooting the free throw. This is plural. First one's in. Buzzard crossing the mid for Valley. 25 seconds left to go in the game. Trying to get something rolling here. Going up for two. Couldn't quite get it. Trying to get on her own rebound. She puts it up. She gets the two.
The end one.
See if she can make it a three-point play here. We got Lady Vikings coming in. Number 20, number 40 checking out for them. Backus and Woodcock's checking out. Shot's good. Lady Panthers now at the ball, passing it all the way mid-court. Hartman with it. She's got double defenders on her. She's trying to wiggle her way out. And it rolls off her leg and out of bounds. But I think it might have hit a Lady Viking first before I got out there.
It did. It rolled off Craig's leg.
3 seconds left in the game. Yeah, they're just going to hold on to it. Well, that's all she wrote, Nate. Lady Panthers are going to run away with it here tonight with 63 to the Lady Vikings 48. Well, it's been a ball game, Nate. What do you think?
Northwood definitely had the advantage, I'd say, ever since the first quarter, mostly because they've been pretty consistent with their shots, as I don't believe they've had really any key players that really missed too many shots, as compared to Valley. You've got Jillian Walls, who've had herself a poor performance. But overall, a really nice win by Northwood, and for Valley, definitely one that you need to look at game footage and definitely try to tell and see what you need to improve on.
They definitely did stick it in there till the very end. They tried their best to do all that they could to come back, but unfortunately, Northwood was just a little bit more on top of their game here tonight, I guess. Well, that's going to do it here for us, folks. Thank you for tuning in. You can see all the game footage you can rewatch tonight's footage, and you can also watch any of the footage that was also going live tonight on rtc4.com through our archives. You can also check out the YouTube channel at RTC-TV4 and catch anything that you might have missed. Well, we thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time here on RTC-TV4 from Tippecanoe Valley High School. Thank you.